They always talk about a grand design and master plan. But when you're staring at the ceiling at 3 AM with fire in your nerves, you start asking the hard questions. Did I take a wrong turn? Did I do something to bring this on myself? Because right now, it feels less like a plan and more like a punishment. I was taught that there's a reason for the path we have to take, that every single shoulder bears the burden it can make. But I'm sitting in the quiet looking down at what I've lost, counting up the damage and the devastating cost. I ask him what I did I fail to make the grade? Is this the heavy price for every mistake ever made? Because a loving hand shouldn't feel as cold as this, left out in the dark staring down a deep abyss. It's the small things that break you, the things you took for granted, like the simple act of standing where your feet were always planted. I look out at the morning sun, it used to bring me peace. Now it's just another day of begging for release. You pray for a reprieve, just an hour with no pain, but the answer never comes, just a thumping in my brain. They say he gives his toughest wars to soldiers who are strong, but I didn't volunteer for this, so tell me where I'm wrong. They told the story of the man who walked along the shore, how the Savior carried him when he couldn't fight no more. But I look behind me lately through the fog and through the rain, and I see a single set of tracks deep and full of pain. I'm walking in the sand alone, dragging both my feet. Every promise that I leaned on feels like a deceit. If there's a blueprint for this life, if there's a higher road, why am I the only one who's crushing under the load? Show me the plan, 'cause I'm losing my way. I'm running out of words, and I'm running out of faith. Am I being broken, or am I being tried? 'Cause the silence from the heavens is a heavy thing to hide. Yeah, I'm lost, just wandering the shore, wondering if you even hear me anymore. My body is a prison, my central nervous system's done. I'm 40 years of age and I am hiding from the sun. Is this a test of spirit or a sentence for a crime? Because I'm running out of patience and I'm running out of time. You gave me Aaron, Star, and Lisa, the family of my dreams. Then you tore the ground from under me, or so it fucking seems. How am I supposed to lead them to be the man I should when I'm sinking to my knees in the shifting of the wood? But maybe the silence is an absence. Maybe the plan isn't something I'm supposed to understand. Maybe being left with nothing but my family in the dark is the only way to see the spark. I don't get an answer, I don't get a sign, but I'm still breathing on this jagged little line. So I'll ask for the plan, even if I lose my way. I'll shout it to the sky at the closing of the day. Am I being broken, or am I being tried? 'Cause the silence from the heavens is a heavy thing to hide. Yeah, I was lost, out wandering the shore, but I'm gonna keep on walking till I find the door. I don't know what I did wrong. Maybe I didn't do anything at all. Maybe life is just cruel sometimes, and God is just watching to see if I'll get back up. I still feel lost, I'm still walking in the sand, but as long as my family is waiting at the end of the beach, I'll keep moving. Even if I have to crawl.